today at 2.
Welcome back. It's an important time of year to remember those who are less fortunate, and many people here in our state are working to give back. Last week, Cigna hosted a volunteer event in their office to help fight hunger here in Middle Tennessee. Employees packaged more than 32,000 shelf-stable meals, which will be distributed to local nonprofit organizations. Take a look.
Cigna Fights Hunger is something we're very excited about. It's something that we've put together where we have a lot of employees in any one area that we put them in shifts throughout the day. And what happens is over time throughout the day, we package as many meals as we can.
Because of Cigna's commitment to fighting hunger coast to coast, they launched Cigna Fights Hunger in 2013 in partnership with Feeding Children Everywhere. It started as one project in Hartford, and since then it's grown coast to coast to Cigna locations all across the United States. Over 2 million meals have been provided to date.
Each one of these boxes behind me have 288 meals in each one of them. Those meals are lentil and rice casseroles. Just add water and heat them up. Pretty easy to fix. In fact, we had some here today over lunch. Very tasty, very nutritious, very healthy for everybody that gets to have them.
Because of Cigna's commitment to fighting hunger worldwide, about 50% of those 2 million meals that Cigna's packaged over the last few years have stayed in the United States to fight hunger right here at home. But the beautiful part of that is there's also another 50% that went to fight hunger internationally, and it's always tied to something restorative. So it's food plus education or food plus economic development.
We felt it was important to bring Cigna Fights Hunger here locally to Nashville because over 17% of our neighbors in Nashville have food insecurity, meaning they don't know where their next meal is going to come from. So we're trying to impact that right here in a local community where we have 2,500 employees.
So we did 132,000.
And all those meals are going to stay right here in our community. We are committed at Cigna to try to give back to the communities in which we're in which we serve. So there's a lot of things we do throughout the year. It's the time of year for giving. We hope you and everyone that sees this will volunteer in some way over the coming weeks and months and keep that going.
Special thanks to Cigna for doing that. It's time now to get a check of our weather. We got Dan Thomas in the Weather Center. Hey, Dan.
Yeah, hey Kelly. Yes, we've got some clouds moving in right now. Today is a transitional day as clouds increase. It's warm in some spots, cool in others, and we have some rain developing and to look forward to as well. Downtown right now, clouds are beginning to move in and thicken up. We have 68 degrees in Nashville and Murfreesboro, 67 now in Cookeville, but in the rain back to the west, we have 50s. Right now, it's just an even 50 in Paris. 4-1 Live Doppler shows the rain continuing to spread in from the west, and this trend will continue into the rest of the afternoon. You see more rain moving in from West Tennessee, so it does look to be a soggy afternoon commute. And if you're driving somewhere, heading out of town this afternoon, just bear that in mind. We'll have some wet roads. So 1 o'clock temperature in Nashville, still very mild. As the rain begins around 1:30 or so in Nashville, it will cool off in a big way. Hey, we have more cool air in the forecast, and some of this rain may linger into the holiday. We'll talk about both of those things in just moments today on Channel 4 News at noon.
All right, thank you, Dan.
Hey, thanks. By the way, we're back to the Super Home Surplus Kitchen. We're going to be working in here in a moment. I'll tell you, Wiley over here is a little bit upset because he was going to ride his motorcycle once he finished the show. You got an hour. You got an hour and a half.
Yeah, here comes the rain.
That's it.
Sorry, friend.
Straight on.
Melissa Ann Haycock is back in our Super Home Surplus Kitchen. You are doing something that we had a hard time pronouncing, but it looks amazing.
That's
so
right.
This is quinoa.
Quinoa.
Yes. I know it's super healthy for me. Tell me about quinoa.
So quinoa is not a grain. It is technically a seed, which most people are not aware of, and it falls into the grain category.
Okay.
But it is a superfood, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a superfood.
So this is really, really good for you.
Yes.
You need to get this as much as you can.
Adding it into sweet potatoes with some pecans is the perfect way.
Okay, so
That's right.
I know. But no, seriously, this is more of a health food than anything else, correct?
Yes.
Was that the way you got? Okay.
I mean, this entire dish is going to do nothing but good for your body.
Look, Wiley's already checked off on it. He goes, it's healthy, but it tastes good too.
Great.
That's right.
So what do we need to do to get this thing ready?
Okay, so what we're going to do, we've got some sweet potatoes over there in the oven we need to pull out. here's a little oven mitt. Don't burn your
Oh yeah, I
hands.
was like, wait a minute. I'm not going to grab those with my hands.
All right, and then we're going to throw these pecans in here. You want to
Okay, sure.
handle that?
Yeah, sure. We'll
I think that
Something to stir with.
oil is warm and ready to go.
Kelly, I need your finger to stir this one.
Oh, stop.
So there,
Yeah,
there are the pecans.
You're trouble.
Yep, those are the pecans.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and then
Yes.
what we're going to do is add a little bit of maple syrup to the pecans. So we're going to
Okay.
candy them a bit.
I
Yeah.
like this.
Just a little bit?
Yes, just a teeny
Delicious.
bit. Nothing.
You tell me.
I'll tell you when to stop.
Oh, I
Nothing.
like that.
That's probably good.
That's good.
Perfect.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Next up.
And so we're going to stir that. I don't know what we're
Might
going
be
to
something in front of you in
what
that
we're
drawer
going to
there.
stir it with, but
Oh, there's a spoon right there.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
use that.
let's
We'll
do
use
that.
Sure. Okay. Sorry.
Perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to come over here.
That'll do it.
Okay.
No, now you look a little more professional.
Hey,
And-
Wiley's got control of this.
He does. He does.
That's what he's
I
doing.
like this.
So we're going to
Step back
shave
and let
some
y'all do it.
cinnamon in here, y'all.
I bet you cook and
just-
have to mow the yard too.
And I do the dishes.
Uh-huh.
I don't cook.
He's the best dishwasher I've ever met in my life.
Good man.
Okay,
Clean.
Good
so
man.
we've got some cinnamon going in there.
Yes.
Got it.
And that makes them, a little more holiday-esque.
Here you go, Cal.
Now, when you put those sweet potatoes in the oven, how long did you cook these?
Those
They're nice and
about,
soft.
yeah, 30 minutes, about 400 degrees.
Got it.
We're going to slice it in half.
Okay. There's
and
a
then
knife.
start stuffing
You
it.
want to use the knife, Charlie?
Okay. So
Why
just-
did I just give him a knife? That was a bad idea.
I step back.
He's
Like this?
in charge
Oh, perfect.
now.
Yes.
Perfect like that?
Couldn't be better.
He
Thank
actually
you.
is
Lovely.
he's pretty handy on the grill. I do know that.
Yeah. There
Okay.
you go.
All right.
Okay, cool.
So we've got those two cut open.
Yeah, typically I would let these rest for about 5 minutes afterwards so they won't be moist.
Right.
We don't have that much time.
That's
so
okay.
we're
Yeah.
gonna transfer this quinoa right in there.
Now, cooking the quinoa, I've done this before. How do you do it? Is it just, it's kind of like doing a rice,
It's
right?
kind of like doing rice, but it doesn't take as long, and you don't have to tend to it. Just cover it in water and let it boil is what I do. You can let it sit, whatever, but
And it grows wild in Bellevue, correct?
you know, I think you're right.
Bellamy, Bellamy Boulevard.
Bellamy. Yeah, Bellamy Boulevard.
Right in front of the steps, there's a big
Right.
field of it.
That's
You can
right.
get it
All
right
at the
there.
very end.
It's fine. I like that. All right, so we've got that
Okay,
all
so
stuffed
we've got
in.
the quinoa
Okay.
in there. You can add any kind of flavor that you like, but the rosemary in this really helps.
Look at this. So we're going to just put
Wiley's
a little
chopped
bit.
us up
Also
some
from Bellamy
rosemary.
Boulevard.
Then nice.
So
Oh,
he's
look
got
at him
us
with the
some-
knife. He's got skills.
He's good. He's good.
You've done a good job.
He actually was in the kitchen more than I was when we first got
Really?
married, but we've
I
kind
love
of
this.
changed roles.
Oh, you got the close-up?
Yes.
Over this
There
way?
it is. Show off those skills, brother. Look at that.
We just had
Okay.
a real chef in
So
here.
let's put these. Let's just put them in there.
We're gonna do
However
it.
that happens.
Yeah, don't lose a finger. You need that to play guitar. Okay.
That's right.
Here we go.
Because you got to play here in a second, right?
This is awesome. So we're going to put this recipe on our website.
Yes.
Everybody can take a little look at
And then
this.
just top it off.
Little,
with that,
little
right?
sprinkle.
If you
I'll
have
do
a
something.
moment
I'll do
during
something.
your day, you should go to happyhealthyheart.com.
Right, that's your blog.
Yes, it sure is. We've got a lot of things going on,
like your
all
pe- you
kinds
like
of
lots of
healthy
pecans.
plant-based recipes, and a lot of lifestyle stuff. Just
And I love that you're doing all of this to help everybody eat healthy. So this is a good place that you can check out great recipes. Thank you for always coming in and doing fun stuff with us.
Nice work. Well,
absolutely,
pretty
it's
that is.
wonderful.
it is a family affair, my friends. Coming up, a live
That's right.
performance from Kitchen Helper Wiley here on our Hard Rock stage. That's next.
So go away.
Wonderful.
I want to